Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss paper 4 of Maths 0580. This is paper 41 May-June 2022. Now these are the instructions we have to follow, and this is question number 1. The list shows 15 midday temperatures in degrees Celsius in Suntown. This is the data. Now complete the stem leaf diagram to show this information. Now, first of all, we need to use this stem leaf diagram to show this, and we need to keep this thing in our mind. So first of all, we can write it as this is 17 already represented over here. Now this will be 17 again. Then this will be 18 and 18. So 2 times we have 8. Then we have 19 and 19. So we can write it over here 19 and 19. Then the next one is 20. Okay, we don't have any 20. So 21, 21, 21 and 21. For 4 times we have 21, 1, 1, 1. 1. Then we have 22, so 22, and then 23 and 23, 2 times 23, and then we have 24. So this is the way to represent our data in stem leaf diagram. Let's move to the part B. Find the median. Now for median, we know that median is the 15% or 15% of the data. So 1 by 2 into, now total number of data we have 15. So we can write 15, and 15 plus 1 is equals to 1 by 2 into 16, which means 8th data. Now let's count it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this will be the median. 21 degrees will be the median. Let's find out. Let's move to the second part. Find the upper quartile. Now we know that the upper quartile is the 75, the median of the upper half. So we can find it out as 3 by 4th of the upper half. So 15 plus 1 is equals to 3 by 4 into 16. So we can cancel out these two. So this will be 12th data. Now let's see the 12th data. This one 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this will be the 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This will be the 12th data. So 12th data is 23. So 23 will be the upper quartile. Now in part 4, Rahul drive a pie chart to show this information. Calculate the factor angle for the number of days the temperature is 18 degrees. Now we can see here that we have total 18 degrees. So for 18 degrees we can see that we will have only 2 days where the temperature is 18 degrees. So we have only 2 days where the temperature is 18 degrees. Now we need to find out the sector angle for number of days. This is an important point. The understanding of the question is very important. That calculate the sector angle for the number of days. So it means that for sector angle we can see that we have 2 days. Total is 15. So 2 divided by 15 multiply by sector angle. So this will be 360 degrees. So if we simplify it, so this will be equals to 2 divided by 15 multiply by 360 is equals to 48. So 48 degrees will be the sector angle. Let's move to the part B. In part B, the box whisker plot shows information about the masses in grams of some apples. Now find the median. Now for me, how to find the median using the box whisker plot? Now we know the criteria for the box whisker, that this line will represent the median. This line will represent the median, and then we have this line will represent the upper quartile, this will represent the lower quartile, this will represent the higher value, and this will represent the lowest value. Now for the median, this will be the median. Let's see that this is total 100 to 150. So two boxes represent 10 units, to 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So this will represent 120. So it means that 120 is the median. Let's move to the second part. Find the range. Now range is the highest value minus lowest value. This will be equals to range. This will be equals to range. Now highest value here is that 150, 160, 170. So 170 minus the lowest value. Lowest value is, this one will be 40. So 170 minus 40, this will be equals to 130. Let's move to the third part. Find the interquartile range. Now interquartile range is that upper quartile minus lower quartile. Now upper quartile is, we can see that this will be the upper quartile. So 140, this will be 140 minus, what is the lower quartile here? That lower quartile will be, this will be 80 and this will be 70. The lower quartile is 70. So 70 will be the interquartile range. There is a slight change over here, that this will be, this upper quartile is 70, 140, and the lower quartile must be, this must be 90 and this must be 80. So this will be equals to 60. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the part C. Now here the question is, calculate the time t minutes spent on homework in 1 week by each of the 200 students is recorded. The table shows the result. Calculate an estimate of the mean. Now for mean, we know that the formula for the mean is, mean will be equals to summation of fx by summation of f. Now here, what is the value of x? X will be the middle value of each class. So here the mid value is 50. Then here the mid value is 70. Here the mid value is 85. Here the mid value is 95. Here the mid value is 125. Now first of all, let's find out the fx. Now fx will be 50 into 60. Let me write it over here, that this will be 50 into 60. Not 60, this is 6 because x is 6 over here, plus 70 into 10 plus 85 into 70 plus 95 into 84 plus 125 into 30. And what about summation of f? If we add this row, this will be equals to 200 students, because we know that this total students we have 200. So this is the way to solve it. Now let's use the calculator. So 50 into 6, this will be 300. Then 70 into 10, this must be 700. Then 85 into 70, 85 into 70, this will be 5950. Then 95 into 84, 95 into 84. So this will be equals to 7980. Then 30 into 125, 125 into 30. So this will be equals to 3750. 3750. Now let's add it. So let's add it. So this will be plus 7985 plus 5950 plus 700 plus 300. So this will be equals to 18685. 18685 whole is divided by 200. Whole is divided by 200. So this will be equals to 93.425. 93.425. 93.425. I must write it over here. Now calculate an estimated mean. Let's move to the next part, second part. A new table with different class is completed. The table is given to us on a histogram. The height of the bar for 40 for this interval is 17.2. Now we know that as it is a histogram, so histogram means that the height is frequency density, and the formula for the frequency density is frequency divided by class width. Now for the first one, for this column, frequency is 86 and the class width is 90 minus 40. 90 minus 40, so 86 divided by 50. So we can see that 86 divided by 50, so this will be equals to 1.72. Now if we multiply it with 10, we will get 17.2. 17.2. Now we will use, it means that we have to use the same method for the calculation of the height for the second interval. Now for the calculation of the height for 90 to 150, so the height or the frequency density will be equals to frequency density. The height will be equals to frequency density multiplied by 10. Now frequency density will be frequency divided by class width multiplied by 10. Now frequency for the second one is 114 divided by class width is 150 minus 90. So 114 divided by 60. So 114 divided by 60. So this will be equals to 1.9. So 1.9 will be the final answer. Will be the height of the next interval. Let's move to the next question. Question number 2. In question number 2, Alex, Bobby and Chris share strawberries in the ratio this. Chris receives 12 strawberries. So what does it mean? It means that that Chris will share 12 strawberries. So it means that 2 by 7 will be equals to 12 strawberries because the total number is 7. So if we add these three numbers, it means that this will be equals to 7. So we can say that the share of this will be 2 by 7. As we know that this is 12, if this is 12, then this will also be of 12 because it is mentioned here that Chris receives 12 strawberries. as we can see that the ratio of Chris and Bobby is same, so that is why it must be same. Now if we simplify it, this is the ratio and this is the number of strawberries. So if we rearrange it, so this will be 1 will be equals to 12 by 7. Let me write it over here, that let's say 12 by 7, 12, this will be equals to, let me write it, rephrase it. So this will be equal to 12 multiplied by 7 by 2. Now as we want to find out the ratio of 3 by 7, so we have to multiply 3 by 7 on both sides. So 3 by 7 into 1 will be equals to 12 multiplied by 7 by 2 multiplied by 3 by 7. Multiply, we are just multiplying 3 by 7 on both sides. So that is why this will be equals to 12. Now we can cancel, we can simplify it over here without using the calculator. So we can cancel out 7 and 7, 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12. So this will be 18. So 18 strawberries will be shared by, will be the share of Alex. Now we need to find out the total number of strawberries. So what we have to do, the share of Alex is 18, the share of Bobby is 12, the share of Chris is 12. So if we add it, so 18 plus 12 plus 12, this will be equals to 42. So 42 will be the final answer. Let's move to the part B, the second part. In a sale shop, a shop reduces all prices by 12%. So all prices by 12%. So Dina buys a book which has the original price of 6.50. Calculate how much Dina pays for the book. Now we know that the sale price will be equals to the original price minus the reduction. And as we know that the original price is 6.50 and the reduction will be 12%. So 12 divided by 100 multiply by the original price, that is 6.50. So if we simplify it, so 6.50 minus bracket 12 divided by 100 multiply by 6.5. So this will be equals to 5.72. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the second part. Now in second part, Ilu pays $11 for a toy. Calculate the original price. Now we know that we will use the same formula, that is sale price will be equals to the original price minus the reduction. Now here the sale price is 11. So 11 is equals to the original price. We don't know the original price. Let's say it is X minus the reduction. Now reduction is 12%. So 12 divided by 100 multiply by the original price. Okay, let's replace this original price with X. Let's say this is X. So if we rearrange it, if we can write it in the form of equation, it would be easier. So X minus 12 by 100 X. So from here we can take X as common. So 11 is equals to 1 minus 12 by 100 into X. So 1 minus 12 by 100. So this will be equals to 0.88. So 11 is equals to 0.88x. So x will be equals to 11 by 0.88. So 11 divided by the previous answer, it will be 12.5. So x will be equals to 12.5. So this will be the original price. 12.5 will be the original price, and this will be the final answer. Ferry invest some money. The rate of interest for the first year is 2.5. So as we can see that this is the rate of interest. So the rate of interest will be on the amount of the investment. So it means that this will be 102.5%. Okay, at the end of the second year, the overall percentage increase by Ferry's investment is 6.6. So it means this will be 106.6%. Find the rate of interest for the second year. Now for second year, this will be equals to 106.6 minus 102.5 whole is divided by, no need to write the percentage sign because we are already finding it out in terms of percentage. So divided by, as we know that this is for the second year, so we need to divide it with 102.5 and we have to find the rate of interest, so multiply by 100. So this will be 106.6 minus 102.5 divided by 102.5 multiply by 100. So the final answer will be 4%. So 4% will be the interest rate for the second year. Let's move to the D part. A radioactive substance decays at an exponential rate of 2% per day. The initial mass is 80 grams. Find the mass at the end of 5 days. Now, as we can see that this is the question of exponential decay. So for exponential decay, there is the formula that find the mass at the final mass will be equals to the initial mass into 1 minus the rate into time, whole power time. Now here this 80 grams is the initial mass, this is the rate, and this is the time, that is t. So this will be equals to initial mass was 80 grams into 1 minus rate was 2% into time is 5. So we can write it as 80 into 1 minus 2 by 100 into 5. So if we simplify it, so 1 minus 2 divided by 100, this must be 0.98 whole power 5 multiply by 80. So this will be equal to 72.31. So final mass will be equals to 72.31. So 72.31 grams will be the final answer. Let's move to the second part. Find how many more whole days after day 5 it takes the mass to reduce less than 67 grams. So we will use the same formula, that will be mass is equals to initial mass into 1 minus I into time. Now here the final mass is 67, the initial mass is same, that was 80 grams. So 80 into 1 minus the rate is the same, that is 2%. So this means that 2 divided by 100 into the time. So if we need to find out the time, so if we rearrange it, so this will be 67 divided by 80 is equals to 1 minus 0.02. So 67 divided by 80, 67 divided by 80, this will be equals to 0.8375. 0.8375 is equals to 0.98 whole power t. Now from here we can see that how we can simplify it from here, that we need to take log on both sides. So if we take log on both sides, so 0.8375 is equals to, now if we are taking the log, we can use the property, that is we have to shift the power to this side. So this will be equals to t log of 0.98, and from here t will be equals to log of 0.8375 whole is divided by log of 0.98. Now if we simplify it, so this will be log of, now we can take log, that log of, as we can see that the base is 10, so log of 0.835 divided by log of, we can directly use the log without using log of 0.98. So this will be equals to 8.77. So t will be equals to 8.77 735. So this is the total time which will be taken by the substance to decay. So this is the total time, but we need to find out the time after the 5 days. So it means that the required time will be 8.7 minus 5. So this will be equals to 3.7, which is approximately equals to the 4 days. So 4 days will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question, question number 3. Let's move to the question number 3. Geeta buys X apples, X plus 7 oranges and 2X minus 1 bananas. The total number of pieces of fruit Geeta buys is 30. Find the number of apples Geeta buys. So number of apples Geeta buys is X. So the total is 30. So which means that X plus 7 plus 2X minus 1 is equals to 30. Which means that this will be 4x plus 6 is equals to 30, and 4x is equals to 30 minus 6, which means 4x is equals to 24. So x will be equals to 24 divided by 4, which means that x will be equals to 6. So 6 will be the final answer. Let's move to the second one. The cost of one apple is 15 cent. The cost of one orange is 18 cent. The total cost of all the fruits is 5.5. Find the cost of in cents of bananas. Now, first of all, we can see that we have number of apples. Let's find out the number of apples. So we have 6 apples. For oranges, this will be x plus 7, which means that this will be 13. For bananas, this will be 2x minus 1 is equals to, let's put 6 over here, so this must be 11. Now we know the total cost, so it means that one apple is 6, the cost of one apple is 6 into 0.15 cent, 15 cent, plus oranges, we have 13 oranges, multiply by the cost of oranges will be 13 into 0.8, plus we have bananas, the cost of bananas will be 12 into x is equals to the total cost, that is 5.55. So if we simplify it, so this will be like 6 into 0.15, sorry, 6 into 0.15 plus 13 into 0.13 into 0.18. So this will be equals to 3.24. So 3.24 plus 11x is equals to 5.55. So 11x will be equals to 5.55 minus 3.24. So 5.55 minus answer. So this will be equals to 2.26. So 11x is equals to 2.26. So x will be equals to 2.26 divided by 11. So divided by 11. So this will be equals to 0.205. So 0.205, or we can say, so this will be the amount, this will be the number of cents for the bananas. And if we round it off, so the final answer will be 0.21. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the second part, the first part, solve this. Simply rearrange it. So 3w by 16 is equals to 1 by 2 minus plus 1. So this will be 1.5. So 1 divided by 2 plus 1. So this will be 3 by 2. So we can write it as 3w is equals to 3 by 2 into 16. So 2 1s are 2 8s are. So this must be 3w is equals to 24. So w will be equals to 24 by 3. So w will be equals to 8. 8 will be the final answer. Let's move to the second part. So in second part, first of all, again we need to rearrange it. So this will be 3 into 2 power minus y whole is divided by 16 is equals to 1 by 2 plus 1. So 3 into 2 power minus y is equals to 3 by 2 into 16, because we have just shifted the 16 to the other side, and this whole will be equals to 3 by 2. So if we simplify it, so this will be 8. So we can write it as 2 power minus y is equals to 3 into 8 whole is divided by 3. We can cancel out these two. So 2 power minus y is equals to 8. Now from here we can use the property of indices, that if the bases are same, we can write 2 power 8 as 2 power 8 as 2 cube. So as we can see that here the bases are same, it means that the power must be same. So minus y is equals to 3. Please do not neglect the negative sign, that y is not equals to 3. So we have to shift to the other side. So 0 is equals to 3 plus y, and if we shift negative 3 to this side, so y will be equals to minus 3. So y will be equals to minus 3 will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question, the part C. Solve simultaneously. Now this is again a very simple question. We know that we can add these two equations. So if we add it, so we can cancel out these two. So 2p plus p will be equals to 3p is equals to 2 minus 1 by 2. So 2 minus 1 divided by 2. So this will be equals to 3 by 2. So 3 by 2, and which means that p will be equals to 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. So this 3, so it means that p will be equals to 1 by 2. Okay, or we can say, if it is not clear, so we can again use the calculator, although we can find out without using the calculator. So as we can see that this is 3p is equals to 3 by 2, so p will be equals to 3 by 2 divided by 3. This will be equals to 1 by 2. Now let's put it in any of the equations. So let's put it in the second one. So p minus q is equals to minus 1 by 2. So if we change the positions, so p plus 1 by 2 will be equals to q. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equals to q. So this must be equals to 1 divided by 2. This must be equals to 1. So q will be equals to 1 and p will be equals to 1 by 2. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the second part. Okay, hence for 0 to 30 degrees, solve simultaneously. Now trigonometric ratios are involved. So we can compare, we can see here that these two equations are quite similar. If we write p is equals to sine of u and q is equals to cos of v. So these two are quite similar. So that is why we can use the previous values. We can use the previous values, that p is equals to 1 by 2. So sine of u is equals to p. So sine of u is equals to 1 by 2. So u will be equals to sine inverse of 1 by 2. So let's use the calculator. Shift sine inverse of 1 by 2. 1 by 2. So this will be equals to 30. So u will be equals to 30 degrees. Let's find out the value of q. So q is cos of v. So cos of v is equals to q. So which means cos of v is equals to 1, because q is 1. So if we rearrange it, v will be equals to cos inverse of 1. So let's find out this one. Shift cos inverse of 1. So this will be equals to, v will be equals to 0. Now from here onwards, please be very careful, because we are going to discuss a very important concept. Okay, Now first of all, let's move to this side. Here v is 0 and u is 30. This is the first value. Let's find out the other values. Now this is a very important concept, that we have four quadrants C, A, S, T. Now here we can see that sign is positive here. Here the value of sign is positive. So positive will be in this quadrant as well as in this quadrant. So this is 30 and this angle will be equals to what? This angle will be equals to 30. So it means that this whole portion, this anti-clockwise angle will be equals to 180 minus 30. So the other angle will be equals to 180 minus 30, which means 150. So the other value of u will be 150, and similarly the other value of v will be 360, because we know that this line can be represented as 0 degrees and as well as 360 degrees. And both of these values are in the given range. 0 is also included, 360 degrees is also included. So that is why this will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 4. Next question is question number 4. That is, f of x is equals to this, g of x and h of x is given to us. Find f of 2. So f of 2 means that we have to replace with x with 2. So minus 1, this will be equals to 4, minus 1 will be equals to 3. Let's move to the second part, g f of 2. So g f of 2 means, we know the value of f of 2 is 3. So g of 3, we have to find the g of 3. So this will be equals to 3 into, now the value of, we have to replace it with 3, x with 3. So minus 2, so 9 minus 2, this will be 7. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the B part, g inverse of x. So y is equals to 3x minus 2. So 3x minus 2. So y plus 2 is equals to 3x. So x will be equals to y plus 2 whole is divided by 3. So so g inverse of x will be equals to x plus 2 whole is divided by 3. X plus 2 whole is divided by 3. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the C part. On C part, it is given that h of x is equals to j of minus 2. So h of x is 1 by x is equals to j of minus 2 means 5 power minus 2. So if we cross multiply it, so this will be equals to 1 by 5 power 2 is equals to x. 5 power minus 2 is equals to x. So if we further rearrange it, so x will be equals to 5 power 2, so which means 25. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next one. F of x minus h of x. So f of x is 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1 minus h of x. Now h of x is 1 by x. So 1 by x as a single fraction. Now we need to simplify it. So we know that 2x minus 1 by x minus 1. So if we take the LCM, so x will be equals to 2x square minus 1 minus 1 as a single fraction. So we need to take the LCM again. So x will be x, 2x square minus 1 minus x. So the final answer will be 2x square minus x minus 1 whole is divided by x. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the next part. So in the next part, find the value of j of 2. So let's first of all write j of x. So j of x is equals to j of x is equals to 5 power x. So 5 power x, let me write it over here, 5 power x. So j of 2, what about j of 2? J of 2 will be equals to 5 power 2, which will be equals to 25. So j of 2 means j into j of 2, which means j of 25 will be equals to 5 power 25. So 5 power 25 will be equals to this thing. So we can say 2.98 multiplied by 10 raised to power 17. This will be the final answer. Find x when j inverse is 5. So we know that j of x is equals to 5 power x. J of x is equals to 5 power x. So first of all, let's find out j inverse of x. So 5 power x. So if we take the log on both sides, log of y is equals to log of 5 power x. We use the log properties. So log of y is equals to x into log of 5. So if we rearrange it, so this will be x will be equals to log of y whole is divided by log of 5. So it means that j inverse of x will be equals to log of x whole is divided by log of 5. Now here we know the value that j inverse of x is equals to 4. So using this, so 4 will be equals to log of x whole is divided by log of 5. Now if we change it, so this will be 4 into log of 5 is equals to log of x. And if we use again the reverse property, so 5 power 4 is equals to log of x. We can cancel out the log on both sides. The x will be equals to 5 power 4. 5 power 4 will be equals to 625. So 625 will be the x will be equals to 625. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 5. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is a regular octagon. So regular octagon means that it will have 8 sides with sides of the length 6 centimeter. So it means that the whole length is 6 centimeter. It means that from A to M this must be 3, this must be 3 because O is the center of the octagon, M is the midpoint of AB. So which means that this length must be equals to AM and MB will be equal to 3. Now show that the angle OAM is 67.5. So we need to find out that this angle, we need to prove that this angle is equals to 67.5. Now we can see that this is a regular octagon, and it means that this angle must be equals to this whole angle, okay, because it is a regular octagon. So let's find out this whole angle. So this will be equals to, we know the formula for each interior angle of a regular polygon will be equals to n minus 2 into 180 whole is divided by n. So this will be the angle, this will be equals to 8 minus 2 into 180 whole is divided by 8. So if we further simplify it, this will be 6 into 180 whole is divided by 8. So let's calculate it. 6 into 180 whole is divided by 8. So this will be equals to 135. Now the angle OAM, the angle OAM will be the half of this. So 135 divided by 2, because this must be the half. So this will divided by 2. So it will be equals to 67.5. 67.5. So this will be, hence we have proved that the angle OAM is 67.5. In B part, calculate the area of the octagon. So for area of the octagon, we can see that in triangle OMA, we know that this is a right angle triangle, as mentioned here, that this is a right angle triangle, but we don't know the height. Height is OM. So let's find out the height first. So, and this angle is 67.5. So height will be equals to, basically the shape will be like this, that this angle, this point is M, this is O, and this is A. We know that this angle, this side is 3, this side is 67.5. So if you want to find out the height, so height will be equals to, height will be, okay, we can apply the tan of 67.5 will be equals to perpendicular by base. So base is 3. So height will be equals to 3 into tan of 67.5. So tan of 67.5 multiply by 3. So this will be 7.24. So height will be 7.24. Now we need to find out the area of the octagon. So for area of the octagon, let's find out the angle, the height, the area of one shape, and then we can easily find out the area of all the remaining shapes. So this will be equals to area of the octagon. Let me write it over here. Area of the octagon. This will be equals to, now we can see 1/2 base into height. And if we multiply this thing, the area of one triangle with 8, because we have 8 shapes, so this will be equals to 1/2 base is 3 and the height is 7.24. So if we calculate it, 7.24 multiply by 3 multiply by 8 divided by 2. So this will be equals to 86.91. So 86.9 will be the final answer. This will be the area of the octagon. But keep this thing in your mind that this is the shape 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not this shape. So we can extend it further. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So So if we are finding out the area of this shape, the area of this one, so this must be 1 2 so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So we need to multiply it with 16. Okay, so we need to multiply it with 16, or we can consider the whole shape, that this length is 6, this height is 7.24. So we can say either we can take it as 6, this must be 6, so and we can simplify it to 1s are 2 3s are, so this will be 8 into 3 into 7.24. So this will be equals to 173.76. So 173.76, which means 174. This will be the final answer. This must be the final answer. Or we can multiply it with 16 also, because if we are taking 3, so it means that we are just finding out the area of one half of the triangle. Let's move to the second part. Find the area of the circle that passes through the vertices of the octagon. Now it means so area of the circle. Now we know that the formula for the area of the circle is pi r square. Now we don't know the radius. They are saying that vertices of the octagon. So vertices of the octagon means that OA will be the radius. So again consider this triangle. So we need to find out the hypotenuse. So we can use, let me draw it over here, that this is a right angle triangle. This is point M, and this is O, and this is A. O and A, and AM is 3. This angle is 67.5. Now we need to find out OA. We need to find out this distance, the hypotenuse. So from here we can write cos of 67.5 will be equals to base over hypotenuse. And if we rearrange it, so OA, which is the radius, this will be equals to 3 divided by cos of 67.5. So this is equals to the radius. So radius will be equals to 3 divided by cos of 67.5. So this will be equal to 7.84. So we can use it over here. So pi r square. So 7.84 whole square into pi. So take square and then multiply it with pi. So this will be 193.069. 193.069. So 193 will be the final answer. In part B, the diagram shows a horizontal container for water with the uniform cross section. The cross section is semicircle. The radius of the semicircle is 0.45 meter and the length of the container is 4 meter. Calculate the volume. Okay, now we need to find out the volume, and the basic formula for the volume is base area into height. Base area into height. Now here we can see base is basically this semicircle or the half circle. So we can write it as the base area must be, the area of a circle is pi r square, whole is divided by this one, the whole is divided by 2 because it is the half semicircle, multiply the height. Height here is 4. Now we are not sure about the radius. So here we can see the radius of the semicircle is 0.45. So simply put it over here. So volume will be equals to pi into 0.45 whole square. Whole is divided by 2 multiplied by 4. Simplified over here. So this will be equals to 0.45 whole square multiply by 2 multiply by shift pi. So this will be equals to 1.27. So 1.27 will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 2. This is the second part. Now the greatest depth of the water is in the container is 0.3 meters. The diagram shows the cross section. Calculate the number of liters. Number of liters means that we need to convert meter into liters. Water in the container. Give your answer correct to the nearest integer. Now, as we can see that now the container is filled with the water, and if we have the same container, so it means that this length must be equals to, from this point to this point, this length must be equals to 0.15. Okay, now we can see for we need the shaded we need the volume of the shaded region, but before that we need to find out so that we need to find out the volume, the area of the unshaded region, so that we can subtract it, because the volume of the shaded volume of any shape will be equals to area, base area of the circle into the height or the length. Now as we can see that this is a circle and the whole radius is 0.45, so which means that this length will also be of 0.45. Now it is a right angle triangle, and we need to for area we need to find out the base. So for base what we can do is hypotenuse square is equals to base square plus perpendicular square. Now if we rearrange it, so b will be equals to 0.45 whole square minus 0.15 whole square the root. Now 0.45 whole square minus 0.15 whole square under the root. So this will be equals to square 3 into square root of 2 divided by 10. We need exact values, so it means that the base will be equals to 3 into square root of 2. 3 into square root of 2 whole is divided by 10. Now area of area of triangle will be equals to 1 by 2 into base into height, and the height is 0.15. Now as we can see that we will have the same triangle on this side. This is not the accurate line, but I hope that the concept is clear, that we will have the same triangle on this side. So that is why we need to multiply it with 2. So if we multiply with 2, we can cancel out these two, and then finally if we multiply this thing, 3 square root of 2 divided by 10 multiply by 0.15, so this 0.0636. So area of the two triangles will be equals to 0.0636. Now for unshaded region, we need to find out the area of this sector. Let me remove this shape. Now we need to find out the area of this sector. Now we know that the formula for the area of the sector is, let me write it over here, that area of sector will be equals to theta divided by 360 into pi r square. We know the radius, but we don't know the angle theta. So let's first of all, let's find out the angle theta. So this is the shape, okay, and this angle is theta. It means that this angle will also be of theta. So we can easily find out the theta because if this is 0.45, this is 0.15. So apply any shape, like we can apply sine. Theta will be equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse, and hence theta will be equals to sine inverse of 0.15 divided by 0.45. So 0.15 divided by 0.45. So we can take inverse, sine inverse of answer 19.47. So theta will be equals to 19.47. Just put it over here. So area of the sector, okay, again we can see that we have two sectors. One is this on this side and the other is on this side. So that is why we will multiply with 2 also. So angle is 19.47, 19.47 divided by 360 into pi into 0.45. This is the radius. Whole is multiplied by 2. So 19.47 divided by 360 multiply by pi multiply by 0.45 square multiply by 2. So this will be equals to 0.0688. 0.0688. This will be the area of the sector. Now this, it means that this will be the area of the shaded region, unshaded region, area of unshaded region. So this will be equals to, we need to add both of them. So 0.0636 plus 0.0688. So if we add these two, so 0. Okay, 0.0688 plus 0.0636. So if we add it, so this will be equals to 0.1324. So 0.1324. Let me write it over, 0.1324. This is the area of the unshaded region. Now we need to find out the volume of the shaded portion. So for volume of the shaded portion, what we need to do, we need to write the formula, that the formula must be, okay, the formula must be volume will be equals to area of the cross base or the cross section area multiplied by length. Now here the area of this cross section will be 1 by 2 into, this is basically a semicircle, so that is why pi r square divide, this is the area of the semicircle, minus area of the unshaded region, whole is divided by the length, and the length of the container is 4. So we will use this formula. So directly use the form values, 1 by 2 into okay, this must be under the bracket. So 1 by 2 into pi r square, 0.45 is the radius, minus the area of the unshaded region. The area of the unshaded is 0.1324. So 0.1324 into 4. So let's calculate it. So shift, so okay, 0.45 volts 0.45 whole square multiply by pi divided by 2 minus 0.1324 multiply by 4. So this will be equals to 0.74274. So this will be 0.27 7427 7427 and then 2745 2745. Now this is the volume, so let me write it over here that volume is equals to volume is equals to 0.7427. Okay, 0.7427 0.7427. This is the volume. Now as we know that in this is meter cube because this is volume, so as we know that 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liters, so we have to multiply it with 1000, so this will become 742.7 liters will be the final answer. This will be the final answer.